At most institutions, the glucometers you will use are industrial strength, similar to this model by Roche. Home-use models are significantly smaller. Understanding the components of a glucometer and the steps to successful testing is what we will cover today. As healthcare workers, we will be called upon to care for many different patients. Diabetics come in many shapes and sizes, from little children to elderly adults. Understanding the when and how to check a patient's glucose is very important to their plan of care. The actual time schedule for those checks will be determined by your facility. The ADA targets for blood glucose readings before eating is 70 to 130, and 2 hours after the start of the meal, below 180. As we get started, let us make sure that we have all of our equipment together in one place. First, you will need the actual glucometer. You will also need a container of testing strips. Make sure they are the correct ones for the meter you are using. Most of them will have a bar chip at the bottom of the strip. Also, make sure you grab at least 1 or 2 lancets. Also, let's not forget our alcohol wipes. These are a very important step in this process. Once we have our meter, first we must enter in our own personal user identification code. Once that is accepted, we need to pick our patient testing. After picking the patient testing, the next screen will ask you to scan the barcode on the testing strips. This is usually on the container. Once that barcode has been scanned, take 1 testing strip and enter it into the glucometer with the chip towards the machine. Secondly, you will need to identify your patient. 2 identifiers, please, and also scan the barcode that is located on their ID band. This tells the machine who you are scanning and makes sure that the information is entered into their charting. Once that has done, you can use the lancet to take a blood sample, generally on the side of the finger. It can also be adjusted for depth. See the bars in the image. Once the blood has been taken, wipe off the first drop with an alcohol wipe and take the second drop for a sample. Once the sample has been fed into the testing strip, the machine will process the information. It generally takes 30 seconds to get a reading. Once you have the reading, you will see the name and the reading in the screen. There is a comment button that can be used should the reading be out of normal range. Make sure this information is shared with the caregivers in the group, other nurses who may be passing medications, or other practitioners who may need to change the dosage of their treatment. That way everyone is on the same page. Let's review. Point of care glucose testing, the schedule determined by the facility. Make sure you have all your needed supplies in hand, the glucometer, the strips with the container barcode, a lancet, and an alcohol pad. Enter your user ID, choose patient testing, scan the barcode on the strips, and confirm your patient using 2 identifiers. Then scan your ID bracelet. Once the information is loaded, place your strips into the glucometer. Once you have your reading, make sure you share it with your care team. This will make sure that everyone is on the same page for continuity of care.